Most reliability conversations start in the wrong place. Brand loyalty, forum opinion, whatever a friend said at the range. None of that is a framework. It's noise. Real reliability is a physics conversation. Slide mass, recoil spring intervals, how much ammunition variance a platform tolerates before it fails you. 5 platforms, ranked against those criteria, with maintenance numbers stated plainly and trade-offs at every entry. The pistol at number 1 is not the newest design here. It is not the most sophisticated. It wins because its engineering forgives the widest range of real ownership conditions. That is the most honest definition of reliable there is. We start at 5. The Hellcat Pro Comp earns its place on this list through one of the most demanding documented tests in the modern micro-compact category. 10,000 continuous rounds of 115 grain plus P ammunition. 9 total stoppages, the majority attributed to shooter fatigue, not mechanical failure. Post-test armorer inspection revealed no cracked locking blocks, intact extractor claws, and minimal slide rail wear. For a pistol measuring exactly 1 inch wide, with a 3.7-inch barrel and 15+1 capacity, that result is a serious engineering achievement. The integral compensator, milled directly into the front of the barrel and slide, redirects propellant gases upward, cutting muzzle flips significantly on high-pressure loads. In structured bench rest testing at 15 yards, the Pro Comp averaged groups under 1.81 inches. With match-grade ammunition, that number dropped to 1.45 inches. Here is the honest number this section cannot skip. The recoil spring assembly requires replacement every 2,500 rounds. That is not a defect, it is physics. A platform this small, running 9 millimeters at pressure, has no inertial mass to absorb the recoil cycle gradually. The spring does that work instead, and it wears at the rate that work demands. Miss that interval, and feeding reliability degrades in ways that matter when it counts. The Hellcat Pro Comp rewards disciplined ownership. It does not forgive neglect. The platform at number 4 solved the concealment problem differently, and its maintenance window is twice as long. When Sig introduced the original P365, it did something the industry considered unlikely. 10+1 rounds in a frame, just 5.8 inches long and 1.1 inches wide. The XMacro Comp takes that founding logic further. 17 rounds, flush fit, in a grip width that remains at 1.1 inches. An integrated compensator, a serialized fire control unit that swaps into aftermarket frames without additional paperwork. That modularity is a genuine ownership advantage. The FCU is the serialized component, which means grip modules, trigger groups, and frame configurations can be changed to fit different hands, different carry positions, and different use cases without replacing the firearm itself. The honest trade-offs belong here, stated plainly. The recoil spring interval matches the Hellcat. 2,500 rounds. Same physics, same consequence. A lighter slide over a shorter travel distance means the spring absorbs what mass cannot. Miss the interval and the symptoms are predictable. Out of battery failures, extraction issues, light primer strikes. The compensated variant adds a second sensitivity layer. By bleeding gas upward before the bullet exits the muzzle, less rearward energy remains to cycle the slide. Run 115 grain target loads through a heavily compensated micro-compact, and short-stroke malfunctions become a real variable. The XMacro Comp runs most reliably on 124 grain standard pressure or NATO spec loads. 3 platforms remain, and this is where the maintenance math starts to change significantly. The Shield Plus occupies a position on this list that surprises some buyers. It is not the smallest platform here. It is not the most technically sophisticated. It earns number 3 because its engineering sits at a genuinely useful midpoint. and because one number separates it clearly from the two entries below it. Recoil spring replacement interval, 3,000 to 5,000 rounds. That is not a minor distinction. For a carrier who puts 500 rounds downrange per year, the difference between a 2,500 round and a 5,000 round. Maintenance window is the difference between annual service and service every other year. The mechanical case for the Shield Plus goes beyond that interval. The 18-degree grip angle mirrors the natural pointing alignment of the human wrist, keeping the bore axis low and letting skeletal structure manage recoil rather than muscle tension alone. The flat-face trigger breaks cleanly at approximately 4 pounds 10 ounces with a tactile, audible reset. In structured testing at 25 yards, the Shield Plus averaged 3.08-inch groups across factory loads. Respectable precision for a 3.1-inch barrel. The honest flaw belongs here, and it is specific. Early production 13-round magazines shipped with polymer followers molded out of specification. The result was premature slide lockback on partially loaded magazines and resistance on the slingshot reload. Smith & Wesson addressed it. But magazine geometry is mechanical reliability, and that episode belongs in any credible evaluation of this platform. Verify your magazines. Everything else on the Shield Plus earns its ranking. The CZ-P10C does not get discussed as often as it should in conversations like this one. 15-round standard, a 4.02-inch cold, hammer-forged barrel with a functional accuracy lifespan rated between 25,000 and 40,000 rounds before meaningful degradation. Striker spring life of 10,000 to 15,000 rounds. Trigger return and extractor springs rated between 10,000 and 20,000 rounds. Slide stop, spring endurance past 25,000 rounds in documented armorer assessments. Those numbers belong in a duty pistol conversation. They are sitting in a compact carry platform. The trigger is the best factory unit on this list. A clean break at roughly 4.5 to 5 pounds, with a short, positive reset that rewards consistent technique without demanding it. The deep trigger guard undercut lets the shooter choke high on the grip. You're keeping the bore axis low and making follow-up shot recovery genuinely faster than the grip geometry of most competitors at this price point. The honest flaw is operational, not metallurgical. Tight manufacturing tolerances produce significant slide stop stiffness on new, out-of-the-box models. Actuating the slide stop manually without magazine pressure requires force that surprises most first-time P10C owners. This is intentional. CZ engineered those tolerances for long-term durability, not short-term smoothness. The practical solution is straightforward. Build your manual of arms around the slingshot reload from day one, and the stiffness becomes irrelevant. The P10C finishes second because one category keeps it behind the platform above it. Ecosystem depth, holsters, aftermarket components, armor availability, and institutional familiarity do not yet match what the #1 entry has built over decades. The Glock 19 Gen 5 does not win this ranking because it is the most exciting platform here. It wins because when you measure every entry on this list against the criteria that actually decide long-term reliability, it has the most forgiving engineering profile of any of them. The recoil spring interval sits between 5,000 and 5,500 rounds, double the micro compacts. Internal components routinely survive 15,000 to 20,000 rounds under documented conditions, including minimal lubrication and infrequent cleaning. The Eon DLC barrel and slide coating provides corrosion resistance and self-lubricity that matters specifically for a firearm carried against a body generating heat, moisture, and salt daily. Ammunition tolerance is the third leg of this argument. The Gen 5 cycles reliably across 115 grain FemJ target, loads through 147 grain Federal Premium HST, defensive hollow points, without meaningful sensitivity. That range of tolerance is not common on this list. The honest flaw is ergonomic, not mechanical. The Glock grip angle, approximately 22 degrees, requires some shooters to make a conscious wrist adjustment to find the front sight naturally. The Gen 5 addressed finger groove polarization and added modular back straps. The grip angle itself remains unchanged. For some hands, it requires deliberate training to correct. That is a real trade-off, and it belongs stated plainly. What the Glock 19 offers in return is the deepest aftermarket ecosystem, the widest armorer network, the longest documented reliability record, and a maintenance profile that accommodates real ownership habits rather than demanding ideal ones. That combination does not have an equal on this list. 5 platforms, 1 framework. What this ranking actually gives you is not a shopping list. It is a decision tool. The micro compacts at the bottom of this list are extraordinary engineering achievements, but they reward disciplined, proactive ownership. Miss a maintenance interval on a 2,500 round spring schedule, and the physics will tell you at the worst possible moment. The platforms higher on this list offer more forgiveness, more tolerance for real ownership habits, more margin between optimal maintenance and actual failure. Match the platform to your honest maintenance habits, not your ideal ones. That is the most useful thing this framework can leave you with. If this breakdown was useful, subscribe. More analysis built on the same standard is coming. And if you disagree with the ranking, make the case in the comments. A well-reasoned argument is always welcome here.